Howdy folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into my Goody Haul report for the first week of May of 2011. Today is Sunday, the very 1st of May, and happy May Day to folks that celebrate this particular holiday. And I have a few goodies, not too many, and we'll go ahead and get started. And what we have here is the Marvel Universe Bill Foster Goliath versus Clone Thor. This is the Gigantic Battles 2-pack sets, and finally was able to find another one. I did find a couple of these Goliath sets. A couple weeks back I went ahead and found the Frost Giant sets, and I was going to pick it up, but I put it back on the shelf because I was not very happy with the Thor figure, or Clone Thor figure. The paint on it looked a little off, and kind of regretted putting it back because I changed my mind and wanted to go ahead and pick it up, and I went back the next day and it was gone. And I could not find another one at any Walmart, and I just found this one last night on the way home. And interesting thing on this one here is the Thor is as badly painted on the face, or I think is badly painted. I'm not sure because they're pretty much the same. I don't know if you can see it here, but the chin area is very light, and it's going across the entire chin to the back of the jaw there. And I'm starting to think that's a production thing, and which is kind of surprising because I've seen some videos of this set, and the Thor figure looked okay on those videos. So if anybody has this set, can you please confirm if the chin and pretty much parts of the face are painted differently? This is the third set I've seen of that has this mispainted chin, or at least I think is a mispainted chin. But anyways, this is the set I found at a Walmart for $25, and I even though this guy's chin is also painted as bad as the first two that I saw, I did not hesitate to pick this guy up because just because he's really hard to find, and I did not want to pass up another opportunity to get this set. But happy to get this one here, other than the Thor. But and over at Target I was able to pick up this here, and this is Dark Spore, the limited edition for the PC. And this game I've been watching on and off during its production, and this is from Maxis. It's, I guess you could say, the Diablo version of Spore. I'm a big Spore fan. I really enjoyed the Creature Creator and the Galactic Adventures, which greatly improve the gameplay for Spore. And when I first heard of this Dark Spore, I was kind of hesitant. It's more of an action-oriented game, and when it finally came out, I think it was last week or a week before last, I decided to give it a chance because I'm a fan of Spore, and I enjoyed Diablo, and the sequels to Diablo, and it's actually pretty fun, and I really enjoyed playing it. You can assemble a squad of heroes, as they call them. They have up to 25 heroes in 4 variations, so a total of 100 that you can select, or at least eventually select. You have to gain some levels before they become available to you, and you just take them on adventures or dungeons, and like Diablo, but really I guess different worlds, and you defeat the Dark Spore. It's a pretty neat game. and I'll be playing this for a while, that's for sure. At least whenever I have time to play. So, but this was not too cheap though. This was about 50 bucks at Target. Now, the rest of the stuff I have, I got all at Toys R Us. And one of the items I got is this here. This is the DC Universe, or Green Lantern Classics, Sodom Yacht from the Wave 2 of Green Lantern Classics. Now, when I was at Toys R Us, I saw the entire wave, so it looks like they're finally hitting my area. I only picked up this set here, and actually, I had ordered the entire wave of Wave 2 just a week before seeing it. And you may be wondering why I picked up Sodom Yacht here. Well, one of the pitfalls of ordering online is you can't really look at the figures that you're ordering, or at least the ones that you want. And as a result, you may get figures that may have a bent limb when they finally arrive. And with Mattel, the last couple waves of DC Universe Classics and Green Lantern Classics, the QC has not really been up to snuff. So I picked up this particular figure because this one looked alright, and I'm believing that Sodom Yacht's going to be one of the harder to find figures. So just in case the Sodom Yacht that I get in the mail, if it's kind of bent or wonky in the QC, I can go ahead and keep this one and return the one I get in the mail at the store. So that's the only reason why I picked this one up. The other ones I'm not too concerned about. I think if I get a bad QC figure, I'll just go ahead and find it at the store and buy that one and return the other one. But I'm just thinking this particular figure will be harder to find. So I got this at Toys R Us. And it seems like waves of toys are starting to hit, I guess, the month of May. The spring transition to summer is around the corner. And I guess new waves of toys are coming in, and I was able to find a few, such as the Transformers Generations wave that finally hit retail areas, it seems. And was able to pick up this guy here, Wheeljack, which is kind of neat. This is I think a redeco of the tracks on there, but it still looks quite neat, and that's pretty nice with the colors here. And this will be my first Wheeljack figure. I was also able to find this here, the Thundercracker, which is the Seeker mold, and it's very nice actually. I really like it. So it looks like the new Generations wave of Transformers are hitting the stores. It's pretty nice, and it's really wanting me to go out and look for the rest of the Seekers from the, I guess, the Classics line that I missed out on. So because I have a few of the newer generation Seekers, Dirge and Thrust, and now Thundercracker, and wanting to get my favorite Seeker, of course, is Starscream. And also got this guy here, Warpath, which I understand is not that easy to find. I don't know if it was a distribution thing or not, but kind of cool. I did not know this guy was part of the new wave of Generations, but he is. And it's kind of cool on there. And all of these Transformers were $13, I believe. And not only did I find Transformers, but I found this guy here. This is part of the new wave of the Iron Man Armored Avenger line. And it looks like this wave is starting to hit in the stores. And this is the Mark V Evolution armor. And I saw a few videos of this guy on YouTube, especially FX Franz, hang loose by the way, and he said that this particular guy is to watch out for because of the paint apps on this guy. And there were two of these guys, and they looked decently painted. A few hit and misses out on the gold, of course, but this one here is the better of the two that I picked up on there. Overall it looks pretty decent, other than some areas here and there, but not too bad. A lot better than I expected on there. But this is the Mark V Evolution armor, which is of course based off the Mark V from last year on there, and that was $18. I was also able to find this here, the Stealth Strike Mark IV, which I was looking forward to the most out of the second wave of the Armored Avenger line, but just slightly disappointed. I mean, I'm still happy with the figure. It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a much darker colored figure, but it's not. It's a little lighter on the gray here than I'd like, but still a nice figure based off a nice previous remold or previous mold of the Mark IV from last year, the Walmart exclusive. And it does come with the alternate hands, much like the Mark IV. Kind of cool. And I really like the blue, red, and dark gray color scheme of the Iron Man, or the Stealth Iron Man. Just wish it was a little darker on there, but still happy with this one. And I was also able to find this one here, the Crimson Dynamo, which is neat. And I don't know if this is a partial remold of the Titanium Man or not. You could see the banding on the arms and legs there, and kind of neat. This one, I think, compared to the rest of the Iron Man Armored Avenger of Wave 2, I think is not the best painted. You can actually see some of the pink or red bleeding into the gray into this figure, but there was only one of this guy, so I really had not much of a choice, and I went ahead and picked it up on there. I guess I could have put it back, but I'm thinking this is going to be the one that's picked up the fastest, so I went ahead and picked it up on there. I like the head sculpt on there. It's very cool on that. And finally, I got this guy, which rounds out the entire wave 2 of Armored Avenger. This is the, of course, Marvel's Initiative War Machine figure. And this guy is actually pretty cool. A lot better than I expected it to be. I really like some of the effects that they put on the glowing effects that's painted onto the figure on there. It's very neat. A lot better than I expected it to be. And this is not an entirely new mold. I looked at some of the legs. It looks like some of the previous movie Iron Man 1 figure legs on there. But there are, of course, some new parts of the sculpt here and there, especially the head and there. So, but I was kind of happy to get the entire wave. I was planning to purchase it online, but I decided to wait, and I'm glad I did, because I eventually found it at Toys R Us. They're not cheap, $18 pretty much each, but it's better to actually find it, I think, at retail than ordering online, because you really don't know what you're gonna get quality wise. But very happy to finally get this, and just all the new waves coming out in my area, so it's kind of cool. But this is my casual peek into my Goody Haul report for the first week of May of 2011. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.